Welcome back. For our ancestors, spiritual and religious thought was a living, breathing way of life that encompassed all aspects of what it means to be human. As I said in the last segment, Africans always knew God and possessed a deep respect for the connections between spirit and material worlds. That relationship is revealed in the character of African daily living, beliefs, and ritual practices found in numerous ethnic groups throughout the motherland. Without a doubt, our ancestors' profound relationship to the spiritual supreme being is the only way they survived the terror of the Middle Passage and the horrors of enslavement. Ma'at was not the only ethical value system our ancestors practiced and lived by. For clarity's sake, please note that African people on the continent and in the diaspora observe and practice virtually every religion that exists on earth today, from the indigenous African religions to those of the rest of the world. But one that I also want to briefly highlight is the specific tenet of the Yoruba people of Nigeria. The Yoruba are another ancient people. The ethnicity, language, and religion are in fact Yoruba. The sacred texts of the Yoruba religion, the Odu Ife, the ethical texts, provide a window into the moral beliefs and practices of the Yoruba people. I should mention that both the Odu Ife and the Kemetic Husia sacred texts have been translated by Dr. Malana Karanga, a philosopher and African-centered university professor who has specialized in ancient African ethical systems. He is also the creator of Kwanzaa. His studies led him to create this Pan-African holiday that is now celebrated worldwide. The specific sacred concept from the Yoruba that I want to leave you with is this. Humans were created to bring good into the world and let none of the good be lost. Let me say that again. We were created to bring good into the world and let none of the good be lost. How much good have we lost? Even without mentioning the bones of our ancestors lost in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean and buried all over the African diaspora, it is truly beyond calculation. How much good have we lost when we think of our young people who have languished or perished to all manner of foolishness, accidents, drugs, gangs, incarceration, and even death? Good people, the intention and purpose of Mwalimu dropping the knowledge is to prick our consciousness with knowledge of our global history and culture. Again, we are connected, and the goal of season 2 is to help us learn and understand our connections to each other in order to shift our relationships with each other. Think about that and what it would mean for our young people killing each other. They need to know they are connected. We need to know we are connected beyond the boundaries of nationality. We all need to learn, know, and embrace our connections in order to continue the work of resistance. To understand that no matter where Black people reside on planet Earth, racism and discrimination is still an ugly problem that affects the quality of our lives, and as a result, we have a shared struggle. Not only do we have a shared struggle, we have a shared history and culture. To understand and reject what doesn't serve us, to heal what hurts us, including our own people as well as others, and to deeply understand that the inside work we must do for the next level of outside change will yield wholeness for our people. Poetically speaking, let us be reminded to know who we are, know whose we are. As the first people who inhabited the earth, observing the divine nature's glory, we always knew God. God the Creator, God the beautiful, God the fierce and mighty. Seeking divine direction and guidance, we explored the contours of the universe, discovering codes of conduct to live by and govern our affairs. Ma'at, truth, justice, righteousness, harmony, balance, order, and reciprocity. Universal principles for sacred, ethical living. Let us be mindful of the Yoruba philosophy of purpose. We were made to bring good into the world and let none of the good be lost. With knowledge of the divine, our ancestors created the good. Agriculture, medicine, science, mathematics, architecture, systems of commerce, transportation, and education, art, books, universities, and ethical standards for living. What good can you give to the world, your family, the community of friends and neighbors, the country, and the wider world that is getting smaller every day? How can we tap into the wellspring of good, living daily from the divine creative source for strength, vision, healing, forgiveness, and generosity of spirit? It is how our ancestors survived the unsurvivable. We must do no less. It is our turn now to extend the path, leaving a mark for our children's children. Find your purpose, your work, your muse. Contribute your gifts, talents, creativity, and purposeful solutions to challenges. You are needed. We need you right now. Ashe. I am Mwalimu Melody Mishere Van Putten, and I am dropping the knowledge. Ashe.
Truth, justice, righteousness, harmony, balance, order, reciprocity. 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 Justice, righteousness, harmony, balance, order, reciprocity.